A person's physical fitness lies beyond demonstrating their ability to run a race within a stipulated time. The candidates who scaled the 3.2-kilometer race stage of the screening will undergo yet another round of physical fitness tests. This time, they will cross some obstacles of varying dimensions which they must negotiate through different approved methods, both individually and in groups. During this stage of the exercise, inability to negotiate an obstacle smoothly or failure to comply with the don'ts of doing so, such as dropping or landing in prohibited areas, or failure to refrain from touching prohibited colors, could lead to the disqualification of a candidate, depending on the total number of infractions committed. Unlike the ones that candidates do individually, the obstacle crossings done in groups usually present propositions that are daunting and seem near impossible to achieve, just like most critical military tasks. The objective here is to test the character and leadership qualities of the candidates and their ability to successfully work together as a team to tackle difficult tasks. Usually, by the end of the obstacle crossing stage of the AFSB screening, the number of remaining candidates would have reduced sharply. Even so, the number left is still often more than what the Academy can admit. So, the screening continues, this time with a fresh round of written tests and oral interviews. At the end of the AFSB screening, the waiting game begins for candidates who made it up to the very end of the selection process, as they can only pray and keep hope alive, pending when they receive notification from the Academy that they have either been offered admission to enroll at the institution or had been dropped. These are former candidates who scaled all the tough screening hurdles and have finally been offered admission by the Academy to its 63 regular combatant course. Having been found worthy of admission to the Academy, they are now officer cadets. Here, standing on the parade ground of the Academy and physically bonded with one another by the touch of the shoulder, and as the cadets in the front row clutched the national flag, the officer cadets of 63 regular corps collectively performed the ceremony that formally marks the beginning of their training at the Academy.
Obey lawful command. Obey lawful command. Of the government of the Federation. Of the government of the Federation.
The oath is administered on this site by the Minister of State for Defense, Erelu Olushola Obada. The oath taken affirms the willingness and voluntary commitment of the cadets to abide by the tenets of the military profession which they had elected on their own free will to pursue a career in. The oath is a solemn promise sincerely made by the officer